I think people are so shocked by the revelations of some of these very brave women have stood up and given in court that I think it's quite hard to take in that there is this British woman, Ghislaine, who's 60, and she's going to be in prison for the rest of her life. And she hasn't actually murdered anyone, but she's trafficked these teenage girls, and it's really shocking. And I think that obviously the Duke of York, however innocent or not he might be, he is tainted by what happens to Ghislaine. So he is now, or was, a close friend of a woman who was, at the time of their friendship, trafficking teenage girls for her lover, who was also a friend of Andrew's. And I think the public at large think, well, does this man have any sense of judgment whatsoever? That he actually spends time with these people. Not only does he spend time with them, but he invites them to his mother's Balmoral estate, and he invites them on a shooting weekend at Sandringham. So, he is using his mother's property, not property of the government because they're private homes, but he's using his mother's property to entertain the paedophile and his accomplice. I think that's what shocks people.
Mm. And we keep being shown, I should say, that picture again and again and again. Ghislaine Maxwell, Prince Andrew, and one of the alleged victims. And, however complicated the court case is, those images, there's a toll, a public relations toll, if I can put it as bluntly as that. I just wonder, Ingrid, whether you feel, therefore, regardless of what happens to any appeal, regardless of the extent to which Prince Andrew is dragged into this this legal morass any more than he already has been, whether you feel he is so tarnished that he can actually disappear from view, should disappear from view, and whether that's even possible.
It's very interesting, that, Colin. I don't know. I mean, I think people's memories are short, but I think that ideally for Prince Andrew, probably, maybe he could go and live abroad. I mean, he is very tarnished here. And, you look at the monarchy, and next year we're going to be seeing, all his siblings, if you like, helping his mother, the Queen, but he won't be able to be there. And I just cannot imagine what he's going to do with his life. And people won't forget, but it will drop out of their main memory bank. And I suppose he could, I think personally that he would have to go and live somewhere else, and and start a new life. I mean, other people have done it. There is no reason why he couldn't think about it. But of course, the logistics of it are very difficult if you're, a member of the royal family. But I don't think he can come back into the royal world. Certainly not for the foreseeable future, anyway.